In the summer of 1972, something unbelievable happened at the Olympic Games in Munich. Athletes from a country that didn't exist competed for gold, representing a nation that was nothing more than a bureaucratic mistake. The world watched, captivated by their performances, unaware that the flags they saluted and the national anthems they heard were all part of a grand illusion. It started as a simple misunderstanding. A newly formed country had been added to the official roster of participating nations. Or, at least, that's what the Olympic officials thought. The country was called the Kingdom of Fictitia, a name pulled from a hastily submitted list that seemed to have slipped through the cracks of international recognition. What followed was a tangled mess of diplomacy, paperwork, and diplomatic confusion that spiraled out of control. No one questioned it at first. After all, the athletes were there, and they were competing, weren't they? The confusion deepened as bureaucrats continued to play their roles, making one decision after another that further entrenched Fictitia's place in the games. No one wanted to admit the mistake. The athletes, proud of their so-called nation, represented it with fierce dedication, even as the world began to notice. Journalists at the time scratched their heads. A country that had no diplomatic ties? No recognized borders? It seemed too strange to be true. The games went on, and with every event, the mystery deepened. Athletes from Fictitia performed with the same dedication as any other competitor. Their triumphs were cheered, their defeats met with solidarity, but the questions about their nationality became more pressing. Was this a hoax? A stunt? Or had the world simply lost track of yet another forgotten nation? Finally, the truth emerged. The Kingdom of Fictitia didn't exist. It was all a bureaucratic error, a consequence of rushed paperwork and lack of proper verification. The athletes, caught in the middle of this farce, returned home to countries that didn't officially recognize their participation. Yet, their feats in the Olympic Games were etched into history as one of the strangest chapters ever written. The world had been fooled, but not by the athletes, who only ever sought to compete and represent their people. They were part of a mystery that blurred the lines between reality and the imagination. In the end, the fake nation's existence lasted only as long as it took for the truth to be uncovered. But its story would live on forever, a strange testament to the power of bureaucracy, miscommunication, and the dream of Olympic glory. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below to help the channel grow.